Hey everybody, it's Casey. Welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Last time we made it here to Besaid Village and I decided to save off screen here. So, let's continue, I guess. Also, behind here, it's kind of hard to see, is the second Albed Primer. Same thing said with a P, this has got a B. But you gotta wonder, you know, well, why would Albed stuff be here? This place doesn't seem to be really an Albed type of area, and I guess it's just because it's supposed to imply that some people enjoy the Albed. Though it's kind of uncommon, you'll see why later. Like, what are you doing? Alright. Anyway, let's talk with the guys.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Well, it seems a good idea as any to just at least check out the temple. So the Crusaders are the closest thing to a military that the game has. They're knights. Knights that are supposed to, you know, keep the peace the best they can, but they don't have necessarily an authority. Necessarily, at least. They have an interesting world set up here, is what I'm trying to say. I believe there's something... Actually, that'll be later. Don't worry about it, guys. I was thinking about something else entirely. I'm trying to get my thoughts straight. There's a few things we can do in this place early on.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Pray hard, and the toxin will come out. Don't worry. Everything can be solved with prayer. You have a hand chopped off, pray. I'm sure your hand will grow back. No problem. Ain't no blasphemy. Ain't no blasphemy from me. So hey folks, we are back. And guess who wasted their time? It's me. We're here in this room outside the temple, and or inside the temple interior. Also ignore the train, I have important things to say. There's a inscription here, and I have a thing on Spiran Text that that I ended up finding on the internet, and it actually translates a lot of things, but it didn't have anything on this. And I thought, you know, why not fire it up real quick and see what I get from it. So, whenever I tried translating the lettering for the specific thing in game, I couldn't really find anything. Some of it's just indecipherable, at least for my eyes. And after going through it, the only thing that stuck out is over here, on the rightmost side, that's taken by this pillar. I could read one phrase, and it's the phrase "I am pig." Hopefully I can remember to add in the description a thing on Spiran Text that clearly says "I am pig" right there on the right, and that's from reading up to down because this is a Japanese game. But the other one I found was the one on the far, the second to last one going from the left, this one right here before the bar, that translates to Unyat. Now, backwards, that's Taina, and yeah, I don't have anything on this. I was hoping it'd be like some little secret thing, but why the hell would it say I am pig? I don't even. Anyway, I've wasted enough time. Just, this is the amount of work I'm putting in this game. I'm like, you know what? I should find out what this is. Well, with that done, I think we can explore the other room in here and then move on. I find it interesting when there's like little gaming mysteries and stuff. Huh, is this the same one? Let me see if it is the same one. That train is literally not leaving. That train is here for the long haul. Looks like this is the exact same one. Yeah, that one still translates to I am pig. I'm pig. But if anyone else wants to put in the time and maybe find it, at most I could find someone trying to decipher it, and they couldn't even get close to what even I got after about 10 minutes, so not feeling like anything's working out right now. I kind of feel sad. I really get interested in this kind of stuff. This game has a really rich world. I'm like, I want to explore it, you know? But with that said, I think we can go.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
I'm also hungry. I need food. Thank you, I'll take a nap.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Whew.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka?
Well, we're awake now. Well, I guess we should go investigate. Who knows how long we've been out. Well, it'd be good to investigate all the areas in town, but we still have time to where we don't need to do that yet. What we can do is head into the temple.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Welcome to the Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secrets and all of their arts, and I already fucked up sense. Cloister of Trials is the dungeons of the game, who want to learn the secret summoning arts of Yevon. You have to get to the Chamber of the Faith. Examining objects will get you there. So I know there's stuff I can translate in this place, because there actually is some interesting stuff here. If I can, you know, end up finding it. But, I think it's really cool that not only do they have, like, a bunch of different texts in this game based on a completely other alphabet, but they're all in on this, which is just awesome. So, let me just double check one thing. I actually did notes on this game. You would be surprised. So, first off, I think we can examine this, can't we? Not yet. First, this big thing. So this has a strange glyph. Now, what's interesting is there is a symbol on each of the points that I can actually point out to you guys. First and foremost, you can see there's different, what looks like different letters. And they are actually Japanese kanji for the four winds, i.e. four directions: east, south, north, and west. So, first off, that's interesting. Also, the letter A is represented by the symbol of Yevon. A, the alpha, the beginning. You know, if you're gonna make your own religious type of thing, the symbol meaning the letter A actually is very profound. We'll be seeing the symbol of Yevon pretty much everywhere. So, there are many different types of spheres in the Cloister of Trials of the many temples in Spira. There are glyph spheres that open the way of the faith, there are destruction spheres that open treasure, and there are Besaid spheres, which are necessary and are pretty much active in that specific temple. Now, we can only carry one sphere at a time. Why? Because puzzles. Again, there's a lot of different Spiran texts that could be translated here. I'm not going to translate all of it. I just have notes on a few of them. So people will have to forgive me. Do I have anything on this? Actually, I do. If you take in the Spiran letters on the thing that's right here, this reads out Besaid, which is where we are right now, so that's a little fun little doodad. Now that we have our sphere taken from that door, I believe we can go get it back. Also, watch me run awkwardly. First part of the puzzle, realizing you can cheat the game and take it. They expect you to. I'm going to be getting the destruction spheres in every temple in the game, by the way. Now, I think we can just enter it into this Besaid wall. And I'm just learning this stuff for the first time. If we touch this symbol right here, we get ourselves a little bit of a secret. Opens up the door to this really awesome area that has a Besaid sphere. Alright, let's pick that bad boy up. With it, all power is removed. So, we have access to the Besaid sphere. Now, this is a very interesting thing right here. Now, this reads out the thing that you would pretty much expect it to say. It says a sin. The thing that the summoner must defeat. So, not surprising that they would put that there. Well, what if we put Besaid sphere on the Besaid area? Well, it starts printing the word Besaid everywhere. Well, why don't we put the glyph sphere in the place that is powered by the energy of the Besaid sphere? And, we get like 4 little things of light jutting out. What does this do? Nothing. It doesn't actually do anything. What we can do is, now that we've moved things around, we can see what putting the Besaid sphere in this pedestal will do, if anything. It can do that. Alright, so we gotta move this to the correct place. And if you touch a little shiny glyph there, that will reset the pedestal. Now there is a destruction sphere here that I need to locate, so our little tour here of this Cloister of Trials isn't done yet. Casey still needs to figure out what to do. Again, if some people are like, man, how do you not know? It's been a while, guys. You'll have to forgive me. I have not run this specific Cloister in a long time. As a result, people tend to forget. So, from there, let's see. You know, I never tried this. What if we put the glyph sphere there? Pretty much it's elimination of all options here. So, since we haven't tried it earlier, we could put the glyph sphere into the wall. There we go. And so we found the destruction sphere. So what else is there to do? Well, there's one thing left. We can finish the puzzle already, but let's put the destruction sphere in the power source, the power grid, and one lone beam appears. And here on the wall that reads out Sin is destroyed to reveal a hidden destruction chamber. These chests are sealed with a magical energy, and you need to collect one in each of the temples. And something interesting happens. Right here, we get a rod, and a seal was destroyed. You can get hidden items through these good old destruction spheres, and it's really cool, you know? It's awesome. Now, as far as I know, at this point, there's supposed to be lettering across these walls that actually can appear, I believe, before you destroy this wall, and they read out the various places that have temples, and they slowly count their way down, with them being Besaid, Kilika, Jose, Makalania, Bavel, Xanarkand, and Sin. Which are it's very interesting. Again, if people are like, man, get on with it, well, hey, I don't think there are any other LPs that are going to be showing this off, you know? Like, what's this? What does this say? You know? I'm probably pissing everyone off. I'm so sorry. I'm so awful. I need to know this. This is important. You have no idea how important. How the hell am I supposed to decode what that random swirly thing is? Alright, that looks... The middle one looks like a ball. So it's just a ball floating up. So, ball floating up would be that. So that says AZA. What? You know, I just realized something. Maybe not everything's trying to be printed into lore. Maybe KZ's going nuts. KZ's going nuts. Oh, I wanted to see if that thing did anything. Alright, KZ, enough. We'll finish the trials now. Sorry for giving you guys a little bit too much information on the lore of this game, but it was fun.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Well, That's a plus. Hey, hey, priest, no hard feelings, right? Oh, okay. See, that's how you should act. No need to throw rocks at me. Since Toxin, you know, we make mistakes. It's no biggie. Let's see.
Hey, over here!
No. Wait a minute. You. Hey, what's up, guy? I can't talk to you? What the? Hey. Hey. Hey, you monkey cat thing. You need to listen to me. First off, let me apply the sphere level. I don't want to talk to you without you getting mad. Let me add that strength. You see, I have renewed strength, Catman. I can take you. I can take you.